A very good, very happy Friday morning to everyone out there. Landon here in the driver's seat with you early on this Friday to get you kicked off and started on the right foot, bringing you your latest weather and forecast, courtesy of On Target. Gonna have a change in the script, folks. We've had the very warm, somewhat humid air mass lingering around here over the past few days. We've been exceptionally warm with temperatures skyrocketing up into the 70s. All that will be changing today, and you can take a look here at the current overlay of the surface map along with our satellite to tell the weather story. We have got this cold front that is blasted east of the region early on this Friday. This is allowing for northwesterly flow to whip in here, and these westerly winds are going to be kicking up between 30 to 40 miles an hour as we work throughout the day. It's going to definitely be creating colder conditions than what we have been experiencing. Let's get a look across the region, shall we? Gradually clearing skies, opening up the door to an absolutely immaculate sunrise. D93 Skycam there, showcasing the water tower looking over Hospital Hill. What a beautiful view here with these skies trying to clear out early this morning. So it can be said overlooking our Morgantown Skycam, where they got a little bit more clear skies over in that direction, with the cloud bank steadily attempting to shift off here to the south and to the east. So let's get a look here at our current condition, shall we? We can jump over here and we can talk about the latest in terms of what we are seeing. Temperatures are falling, folks, is what we were just previously mentioning. Take a look at our maximum temperatures so far today, and this occurred just after midnight. We were up between the low, mid, even upper 60s. We were up at 67 degrees here down in Simpson County, over into Allen County as well. Again, this was just after midnight, and you compare that to the current air temperatures, you can see that we are in a cooling phase with brisk westerly winds, already gusting of the magnitude of 10 to 20 miles an hour. Let's get right into it. Let's talk about what's going to be unfolding, because you are going to want to the windbreaker on here as we steadily work and as we progress throughout the day. First and foremost, we are going to take a look at our cloud cover. Here we are working throughout this morning. We're going to catch some rays of sunshine here. We're going to be able to soak it in, but as the day wears on, along with that northwesterly flow, you can see we get some more clouds working into the region. As we work into this afternoon, on into this evening as well, can't rule out a few rain showers here with a thickening cloud cover as we work throughout this evening, and then we work into at least the early part of our Saturday, with these little quips of some hit and miss sprinkles or rain chances that can't be ruled out. Besides that, folks, it's going to be partly sunny at times, but it will remain chilly with those winds staying out of the north and west. Take a look at our wind velocities and speeds as we work throughout the day. By the time we roll into mid-morning, we're going to have gusts of the magnitude of 20 to 30 plus miles an hour. We're going to have some readings even exceeding 30 miles an hour at times. So despite some sunshine, those winds are not going to be ideal, if you catch my drift. It looks like they will be loosening up as we work throughout the overnight, and then we work into the Saturday time frame. It's going to be much calmer on the wind front, so that is the good news. Now taking a look at our temperatures, okay? Look at where these readings were. I know we just covered this, but we were up in the mid and upper 60s just after midnight, and then here we are settling right around the lower 50s. These temperatures are going to continue to drop a few degrees over the upcoming hours, and by the time we roll into mid-morning on into midday, we should see somewhat of a recovery on into the afternoon, right back between the low and mid-50s, despite those brisk westerly winds being present. Again, those breaks of sunshine taking over should help to help us rebound back up either side of the 50-degree mark. Some of us may not escape the 40s, but right there around the 49 to 51 degree mark is where the vast majority of us will reside. Throughout the overnight, we're going to fall back down all the way into the 30s region-wide, and then we work into our Saturday, and it's going to be even colder out there. You're going to see the steady cooling trend here as we work throughout the weekend. Sunday into Monday, folks, we're back in the old man winter territory, with many of us not escaping the 30s. For high temperatures. Let's get a look at the bigger picture here, what's going to unfold. Got the cold front that's passed through, that is working off and over in the eastward direction. Then here we are looking at Friday night And here we are progressing into the early morning hours of our Saturday. Again, we get this low pressure system down here to our south, folks. We might sneak in a stray sprinkle or two over in that direction. And then here we are progressing off and into our Saturday evening, and take a look at our surface map. Got this parent trough axis that's going to swing through here. Maybe a few isolated rain showers, maybe a few flying snowflakes Saturday evening into very early Sunday morning. But this low pulling off to the east is really going to encourage that northwesterly flow. That's what's going to lock us back down to the 30s for high temperatures, both Sunday into Monday. Well, dare I say it, we could be looking at some of us overnight lows back down to the mid and upper 20s at times, or low to mid teens at times, if you will, okay? So here we go. We get this fetch coming off of the Great Lakes. Again, maybe a few quips of snowflakes flying in here as we work into our Sunday time frame. As you can see right here, it's not going to be much to shake a stick at. I think temperature profiles remain above freezing, so anything that falls will not be sticking. We keep it on the cold side as we roll into the early days of a new work week, but take a look as we roll into Wednesday and Thursday of next week. Major warming pattern, we got the dash red isotherms running perpendicular to the black pressure isobars. This is signifying of deep southerly flow and a good tier of warm air advection that's going to be returning as we roll into the middle part of next week. We get into Wednesday afternoon, we have a few hit-miss rain showers arriving, and then shower and storm chances greatly increase as we work into Wednesday night on into Thursday of next week with the passing of a strong cold front. We'll need to be keeping eyes on that, folks. Some models hinting at some ingredients that could include some strong storms that'll be coming along with that. But again, folks, we're roughly 5 running on 6 days out from this, so we still got several changes that could be made before it is all said and done. Total rainfall forecast over the next week. The bulk of this will be falling in the Wednesday and Thursday time frame of next week. We're looking at anywhere from 1/4 of an inch up to an inch of total precipitation before it is all wrapped up, said, and done. Full 6-day weather forecast breakdown. Temperatures today, highs have already been achieved in the lower 60s. We look to rebound back between the upper 40s to lower 50s this afternoon. Despite partly sunny skies, very strong westerly winds will remain present. Highs on Saturday only going to hang out between the upper 40s to lower 50s, not getting out of the 30s Sunday into Monday. And look at those overnight lows. Lower 20s Sunday night into Monday morning. Monday night to Tuesday morning is whenever many of us could dip all the way down into the teens. And then we rebound back to the mid-40s on Tuesday, near 60 on Wednesday with those rain and storm chances making that return. Friends, it's going to wrap up your Friday morning weather and eye forecast presented by On Target. You all take care of yourselves.